morning. Namaskar, Namanta. Pleasant to. Hi. Hi, Sonam. Namaskar. Hi, Hemlata. Sando, Namaskar. Hello, how are you doing? Karan Sharma. Ramakrishna, Namaskar. Hi. Hope everyone is doing good. I'll wait for a couple of minutes before I start. Let everyone enjoy the show. Have a great milk day to everyone. Akshay Bharadwaj, Namaskar. Putaswami, hi. Sapita Sharma, hi. Hi, Sapita. Shiv Shankar. I think I'll wait for a couple of more minutes. If anyone joins, let's see. Kalyani Gandhi, Divin Kumar, Savita Chaudhary. Hello, Savita. Namaskar. Mohit Sharma. I'll be making a simplest dessert with the milk. I normally don't make desserts. I'm working in London as a head chef for a property called Lalit London. The same Lalit India has. We have got 15 five-star properties all over India from Kashmir till Kerala. Hope everyone is doing good. Happy Meal Day to everyone. I think let me start. Hope everyone can see my setup here. Let me just pull it down a bit more. Good day and all the person, Hassan. Thank you so much, Hassan. A simple dessert with a very few ingredients. That's what I'm planning to do today. Hope you can see now properly. Very few ingredients, as I say. Obviously, milk, start with. And happy World Milk Day. And this is 300 ml of milk. As you say, it's just 300 full fat, 300 ml of full fat milk. This is 2 eggs, which is beaten. Hi Bindu, Kamal, Vasant. Yep. And this is 10 gram of gelatin, which is dissolved. It's not dissolved. I will dissolve it in a minute. I kept as it is to show you actually. If you want, you can use agar agar. If you have that vegetarian concern or halal concerns, you can even use agar agar instead of this. 80 grams of sugar. You can even use brown sugar or the powder forms or according to your taste. And green cardamom. This is something called I wanted to introduce. This is called charcoal powder. Hope everyone can see. This is called activated charcoal powder. So normally milk looks in very white color. Milk desserts looks in very white color. I'm planning to make a dessert which the dessert looks like a black in color with an activated charcoal in it. It's edible. It's very good for kidney. They even use for medicinal purposes. So I thought like let me adapt this as a food color. It's not. It's not. It's very artificial actually. It's made from wood, and I think the birds are making so much of noise after they see me over here. I'm sorry for that. So let me see. Let's show what I can do with this. I'm doing a double boiling method, as you see. Sorry. As you see, it has got a water inside, and I keep on boiling. And I don't want to keep the mixture straight away onto the fire. So I use water double boiling method, and I pour the milk. This is 300 ml of milk and 2 beaten eggs. Just bring it to boil on a double boiler, because if it's on a straight away, and what happens is this will get curdled, and it isn't good. And fire is on. Let's start, and at the same point of time, let me crush some green cardamom into the same mixture, maximum 3 or 4. My dessert says cardamom and charcoal infused milk pudding. That's what it says. I crush the yep, and I'm not using green part. I'm just using only the seeds, as you can see. Just taking all these off. Once this has been broken, this will relieve more flavors to the milk. Instead of using the whole green cardamom, this will be more nice. To the milk, and let it boil nicely. Very simple dessert, very easy to make. Kids will love it. Instead of charcoal powder, you can use any fruit puree if you want. As I say, these are, I use gelatin sheets, and I add some hot water into this to melt properly. So once, see, you can see it started melting in. It's dissolved. The gelatin is completely dissolved into the water. Instead of adding the gelatin straight to the mixture, it's always nice to add the dissolved foam. At the same time, you will be mixing your milk. Such an easy, simple dessert. No, no any other complicated forms. I have missed. What is the recipe? It's called cardamom and charcoal infused milk pudding, Nita. And I have mentioned in the description also. If anyone is missing, if anyone is looking for a proper written recipes, you can search in my Instagram profile. You will get it there. If activated charcoal not available, what is up? You can use Indra ma'am, namaskar. You can use any form of fruit puree into it. You can even add a bit of saffron to get a more saffron flavor. If you didn't add charcoal, you can use it as it is. The white milk pudding. I mean, you can only use cardamom, so you'll get a cardamom flavored milk pudding. I have added. I'm going to add charcoal only because to get that color. No, this is not normal charcoal. This is called activated charcoal. It's specially available in Amazon, so you can just Google it or get it from Amazon. Ask for activated charcoal. That's what the main thing. I mean, it's used for many medicinal purpose also. I mean, it helps kidney functions a lot. Do we find it activated charcoal in the market? On Amazon for sure. I bought it from Amazon. Yes. Oh, hi, Suraj Agarwal. Hi. Bindu Mary, hi. Kamal Sharma. Any other questions you can shoot? Shanda Pavan, hi. At the same time, milk is getting ready. You can feel the cardamom flavors. Never keep the this mixture on a direct flame. I mean, there is lots of chance to get curdled. I mean, it's always use a double boiling method, so you'll get a very smooth and creamy texture of your milk pudding. And if you double boil them, you don't get that don't get that raw egg flavor. It cooks nicely and get a good flavor also. I mean, it infused. I mean, when you put the charcoal, I mean, it's heated up. The charcoal leaves all its flavor to the milk. Yes, definitely, Santa. I can repeat the recipe. It's basically a milk pudding with the activated charcoal and cardamom. I had used a 300 ml of milk. Um, it's two whole eggs, which was beaten. I have added milk and eggs to the mixture, and you can use 4 to 5 cardamoms. So this is a mixture of egg, milk, and cardamom. I haven't added sugar yet. So if you add a bit of sugar, it's say 80 grams of sugar. You can even add according to your taste, and 3 sheets of gelatin, hardly 10 grams of gelatin. That is the recipe, nothing more, nothing less. And this is a 5 grams of charcoal powder, basically activated charcoal powder. That is the recipe, simple recipe, hardly few ingredients. Your milk is getting ready. You can even add a rose syrup into this instead of charcoal and rose water. I'm adding sugar at this time. It's getting heated up. You can have a milk pudding as it is. It has got a cardamom flavor, simple milk pudding. That's what it is. Have a good stir on a double boiling. Sanda, thank you. No, welcome. Most welcome. Anyone else has any question, you can go for. Anita Singh, hi. Summer Sheikh is watching, hi. Mohan Ramdroy, hi. And I will show a simple food plating also for the same. See, I'm basically an Indian chef working in London, and I do have a small vision of getting Indian food more authentically. I mean, make it more authentically and plate it in a very modern, unique way. If you go to my any of my social medias, you can have it. You will see it. And at the same point, I will show this how you can plate a simple dessert into a plate. Is it okay to make garlic or onion peeled charcoal powder? You can. Uh, we called. We have a onion ash. We normally use onion ash. In the oven, burn the onions in the oven on a high flame and use them as a powder. We can use this, no problem at all. My mixture is almost ready. The only one concern, after adding gelatin, it has to keep in the fridge for minimum 2 hours. I have made a portion extra day and I made it ready for showing what is the final product exactly. So this is ready actually. You can see the milk is warm enough. Sugar has been dissolved. I can feel the charcoal flavor from it. At this point, if you don't want to add charcoal, you can even go for any kind of fruit purees you can add, which gives you a flavor and color. I am waiting for your plating. Thank you. Definitely. I will show very simple techniques of doing food plating of the same. At this point, I have switched off the flame And this is the gelatin, what I told you. I mean, it's been completely dissolved. It's been completely dissolved, and I have added to the same. So mixture is ready. You get that very cardamom flavor. See, I mean, it has got very frothy kind of texture. Before adding charcoal, I'll just wait for 5 minutes. I mean, charcoal might get the milk curdle again, so I'll wait for a couple of minutes more before adding the charcoal. Lalit Kumar, hi. Hope everyone is having a great day. World Milk Day, right? And we have done our lockdown. We are back to our shifts. We had a 1 year of lockdown in London, and recently we all reopened, and our hotel has been reopened and started working. See, this is wow, very good flavored. It's almost thickening it up. And what I do, I'll just keep it as it is, and I'll throw this water and fill some cold water. Same thing, I just thrown the water. I added some cold water into this, so I kept it back, so it cools a bit faster. Same techniques what every mom use. Hi. And at the same point, let's see. My only concern just to wait a bit, reduce the temperature a bit before adding the charcoal, and see what happens when you add your charcoal into it. See the very white formed mixture. Now this is your charcoal and your, which I hope everyone can see properly. You can just raise your hands if anyone, if it see properly. So I'm adding charcoal to the mixture. The very fine powders of charcoal you can see. These, hope you can see. I'm adding this charcoal powder, so it turned completely black. So even nowadays everyone says milk is in white in color, so I just want to go beyond the thought and to make my milk putting black in color. It's turned black. It will give you a crunchy feel in your mouth when you're having it. See, cardamom and charcoal infused milk. But such a simple recipe as it sounds. It is not complicated as it sounds. Basically, it's done. We'll wait for the room temperature to get it poured into the mold, and at the same time I'll show you. See, I'm using two mold here. One is round, and what I have done, basically it's a ring. What happens when I put some cling film on the other side and wrap it completely from one side, and one side is open, and this was the other square mold which was even again open, so I just covered one side with a cling film, as you can see, and one side is open. It is quite tightly keep and pressed. Lovely black color, thank you. I love it actually. Now I will show you the final product, what I made it yesterday and kept in the fridge. It has to keep in the fridge for minimum of couple of hours. um, and it turns so nice. I'll show you exactly. See, this is what it is. Same recipe. I made it yesterday, and I milled up 2 mold. See, as I said, one side is covered, and this is the square one what I have made. It's so tasty actually. Kids will love it. I got 3 kids at home, and when I make this, I mean, they will. I mean, the texture. I mean, for myself, I mean, I love this texture. I'm not adding so much of gelatin, not adding so much of sugar. So tasty as its own. I think we use agar agar for quick result. Even if you're looking for an agar agar, see, gelatin, it doesn't make quick difference. It need to give some time to get settled down and to get set. And yeah, if you're looking for an vegetarian option, yes, as you said, agar agar is the best option. I will show a food plating of the same. Let me make some space. And this mixture is getting cold, as you see it. It has to be in a room temperature before it's going to the fridge. And I'll show you how you can pour when it comes to room temperature. This is ready, and I will show you exactly. And I have got a plate here. Two plates. Hope everyone can see me properly. So everyone can see me right. Consistency, nice, oval. Yep, that's what it is all about. Oh no, no one can see the plate, I think. Can anyone see the platings? I'm taking this off. Let's see how does it comes. I just remove the wrap from behind. And with a knife, just go through the corners and make it round. Wow. This is exactly what we made just now. See the textures. What I'm just cutting one into half. Yeah, I cut one into half. And I'll make a paste out of it. Yep. I'll make a paste out of it. I mean, we can use this as a gel. Hello, Chef Jomon. How are you? I'm keeping good. Chef English. Sharma, thank you so much. Love that colors. Thank you, Indra ma'am. Thank you so much. I think there are some more messages I have missed. Can this plate be available? No, I'm sorry. I just bought these plates for my own. Actually, I have imported this from France. These are special plates for me. And this is called Rivol. If you see, no, sorry. This is called Rivol. It's got expensive plates, and I personally bought it for myself. And these are the plates I do. I love these plates. Rivol, that's a company. And I love the plates. and I got a small collections of food platings. If you look into my Instagram page, if you look for Chef Jomon, you will see what I'm doing with my food platings of Indian food. See, let me make a small. Sorry for the sound. I'll be using my mixie. So now it's getting a smooth mixture. Let me mix again. I will make blend again. As you can see, this the same jelly, the same thing what I made a puree. What also I'll just pour it into a squeezy bottle. So why did I make this? I mean, we can make any lines on the plate if you want to make any lines on the plate. I mean, this give you a more texture and precise to look how exactly you want. If you're making any fruit puree for garnish, and use some agar boil it and then cool it down, then use it as a puree if you want to use as a garnish. That will give more good look. Yep. Hi. A good shake. Now we are ready for plating. I will show one plate on this. Simple techniques. Nothing to complicate. A clean white plate is one of the main criteria what we're using. I think that it has dropped some charcoal powder in it. What I'm making. A simple plating, I only use some dots. Make this plate looks prettier. Four or five dots, what I made, and these are rice puff. Actually, black wild rice. You will get it anyway. I use tilra rice, and I just fried it, and I'm using this as a garnish. So this is a fried and crunchy forms. You will get some texture while you're having a soft dessert. This is quite important. If you're having a soft thing, any soft food, to add some textures to the same food, give you a much good experience in your mouth. And I'm keeping some edible petals of flowers. If anyone can't see properly, please let me know. Hope everyone can see me properly. Yep. Simple as it is. I haven't done anything. And I'll keep this into here. Very carefully pick it up. It might get a chance to break, so don't allow it to break. Carefully place in the middle. The same time, these are some dried figs what I have. I sliced them up to give a more pretty look on my desserts. I have added a 3 spice of the same to my plate. Yep. And cashew nut. Yep. And a mint prick. Yes. Simple plate. Very wobbly desserts. Fig, cashew nuts, the same charcoal milk gel what I have used on the plate. Such a simple dessert. Okay, and I'll show something else also with the same thing. Another food plating, the same thing. Okay, this is how I got it here. We just cut them into half, and we made a puree out of this. Great, chef. Thank you. Hope everyone liked this. Looking tempting. Thank you so much. Beautiful plating, chef. Thank you. If anyone wants to see more food platings of Indian food, just get into my Instagram profile. It's called Chef Jomon. There are lots of food platings I do as a tutorial in my reels and in my GTV. We can go and watch it. And if you have any comments, feel free, let me know. And if you're looking for anything particular, also let me know in my messages, and I'll get that done for you. And this is the same thing what have we made in round circle, and which was cut them into half, as I said before. I mean, I made the puree, and I will do, I mean, I don't want to waste it. I mean, if you're making only one ring, you can use the half for the puree, and you can use the other half for the food platings. What I will use, same food puree, tree lime. Hope everyone can see it. See what happens when you make your jelly as a puree. I mean, it doesn't fall anywhere if you just put a drop and it stays over there itself. I made a, yep. And at the same time, we'll keep this bit, and I will place it on top very carefully. That is the main thing. It has to be very carefully placed. And got some Turkmania seeds. I'll use this for this plating. I kept a bit on the mid side and some on the top. It's again give you another texture in your mouth, because as you crunch it, it gives you a small crunchiness in your mouth. Again, I have used the same petals once again. Hope everyone can see me properly what I'm doing. Yep. Very carefully placing. We are not throwing anything on the plate. The same way you handle your kids. See them. These are 2 food platings I have done with the same dessert. See, these are two same thing which is present in two different way. I mean, that's what I do. I love to do food platings. I love to do more innovative food platings with my food. Ashu Singh, thank you so much, sir. Ma'am, thank you for staying with me. And don't remember, I have the mixture here, what I have made before, and it is in the room temperature. And you can see this is what we made before. We're just pouring it over. Hope you can see. Yeah. And we pour them over and we will keep in the fridge for setting it. It might take another 2 hours to get settled down. So that's it, but I didn't want to waste time, so let me make another one and show you. Pleasure watching it. Thank you so much, sir. Lawrence Gomez, hope you had a great time. What are the flower? It's called viola flowers. I mean, it's edible viola flowers. What I use for for my food platings. I think, did I miss anyone? If anyone is really looking forward to learn food platings of Indian food, I mean, if you want to see what are the ways or what are the unique things what chefs do in a 5-star hotel to make the food prettier, just get into my Instagram handle. It says Chef Jomon. I mean, the link will be in the description itself. You can watch, you can learn. There are lots of food plating tutorials I have shared there. Great work, chef. Thank you so much. Anything else? If anything particularly, if you want to ask me in regards of food platings of the same, I mean, you can. Nani, Are, Jiz, namaskaram. I didn't see that you were here. Sorry, I didn't see you actually. Hope Jit, I mean, is one of the great chef from Kerala. And thank you, Jit. Thank you for joining. Sochai, Sanjay, and it's hope everyone is keeping good and safe. I know it's not that great time what's happening in India too. Even yes, we couldn't travel back to home. We are also kind of stuck here, and please keep everyone safe. If you be safe, I mean that's the only way we can do. We have ease of our second lockdown, and we started working after a year. And it's quite early morning. I mean, it's only the 7. We started from 6:30. And thank you being with me. Kamal Singh, pleasure watching you. I mean, it's a pleasure from my side. So it's a great thing you've been watched. Don't let the flowers alter the no. Actually, what all I used for my food plating. So it's one of the very good techniques what you asked for. I mean, if you're using anything for your food plating, make sure that it doesn't spoil the taste of the actual dish. If you have any kind of doubts regarding food platings, I'm quite of, I mean, I do lots of research regarding food platings, and I try to make my food much prettier on the plate. I mean, whether I present butter chicken, whether I present a dal makhani, whether I present a very simple tandoori chicken, I make sure it's presented very well, and I do lots of research on how to do food presentation. So one of the main thing, what all accompaniments you are having on the plate, I want to make sure it doesn't spoil the flavors of the main dish, and the to bring some more textures to the plate, to bring more color values to the plate. That is the all techniques all about. Anything else you're looking for? Let me sign off. Thank you everyone for watching me and supporting me. Lohit, Paisha, Shachi, Ina. If anyone looking for the recipe, if anyone missed it, just DM me on Instagram, and I will exactly show you where the recipe is and how easily you can carry forward this same. Have a great time, and all my handles are described in the description. Have a look. Fernando, he's again one of the chef. I mean, he's quite active in his social medias and food platings, and coming up with many good recipes also. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you for watching. I think my bird was making so much noise. Thanks for uh, being with me, even though it was a big noisy front background. Good day. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, and for you all, have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay motivated, stay positive. Signing off. See you, everyone. Thank you so much.